Hello, manifestors. Are you disappointed? Are you at the end of your rope? Are you tired and frustrated because you are not manifesting your desires? Are you ready to give up? If this is you, this video is for you. By the way, my name is Sylviane and I am a manifesting coach, and if you need my help, please check the links down below. Also, if you're new here, subscribe, comment, and share the video if you can, so more people like you can get help understanding this law. And be sure to watch all the way to the end if you want the answer to your questions. So what does it mean when someone reaches out to me and says, I'm at the end of my rope, I have been manifesting for a year or for a year and a half, and I haven't seen any single movement. I am giving my last shot here, and if this is not working, I am done with manifesting. What does it mean when someone comes up to me, sends me an email with this type of experience? Well, if this is you, be sure to listen in all the way to the end. When you feel that you are not able to manifest the life that you want, no matter what it is, it's because, number one, you have been focusing on the wrong thing. And the wrong thing is focusing on your desire, on the thing or the person or the lifestyle that you want. If you are focusing on that and that alone, this is most probably the number one reason why you are struggling. Because the thing is, if you are focusing on your desire or desires, you are focusing again on the wrong place. Because you should be focusing on, guess what? You should be focusing on you. You are God. Your I am is already whoever you want to be. So focusing on the thing, on the person, on the lifestyle that you want is really focusing on the wrong place. You need to focus on you. And the reason why you need to focus on you, if you've understood anything about what Neville taught, anything about what I'm teaching, anything about the law, right? Any teacher that is teaching this law, it's never about the thing. It's never about your desire. It's all about you. Your concept of yourself is what manifests. So whether you want to manifest consciously or unconsciously, that's up to you. But you can't say, I'm turning my back on manifesting if this is not working already. You can never stop manifesting. Not as long as you live in this body, in this 3D world. You can never stop manifesting. You will always manifest. Either you'll manifest on autopilot based on what you don't want, or you'll manifest on autopilot just the same based on what you want, based on the person that you want to be. But again, if you are focusing on the desire, this is most probably the number one reason why you are struggling with manifesting, even though you're saying you've been manifesting consciously for a year or 2 years or more. So stop focusing on your manifestation and start focusing on you. Who are you? Who are you being? Who you are being right now from within is what manifests your life, whatever it is, on autopilot. Another problem with focusing on the desire is that as long as you focus on the desire, you're not focusing on the desire fulfilled. And let me tell you one thing. There is a huge difference between desiring something and having it. I promise you guys, the moment you have your desire, your perspective changes completely. The state of desiring something and the state of having such a thing is not the same state. Why do you think that Neville really emphasized the fact that you have to dwell in the desire fulfilled? Right? Why do you think he said that? Why do you think he didn't say dwell in the desire? Did he say dwell in the desire? No. He said dwell in the desire fulfilled, because the state of the desire fulfilled is not at all the same as the desire, as desiring. I know that from my own experience. That's why I'm always telling you guys to observe yourself. Observe yourself. Do you feel the same way about something that you have already than you feel about something that you want? The answer is most probably not. It's not the same. So that's another reason why you may be struggling manifesting your desire. You have not yet figured out the difference between the state of the desire, the state of desiring, and the state of the desire fulfilled, the state of already having your thing. So the second thing that you need to focus on right now, if you are struggling with manifesting your desires, is that. Be truly honest with yourself. There's no one to lie to. Don't lie to yourself. Are you truly, truthfully dwelling in the desire fulfilled or in the desire? Remember, guys, that it's not the same thing at all. Think about anything that you have right now and that maybe once upon a time you wanted. Do you feel the same thing about that? Do you? Whatever it is. The answer is no. Please, if you are watching this and you've manifested the big job, the SP, the money, comment. Leave your comment and tell people who do not understand how it feels. How does it feel to have your stuff now? Does it feel the same as when you wanted it? Most probably not. It doesn't feel the same at all. I know. I've manifested big desires. I know it doesn't feel the same to have them than wanting them. Doesn't feel the same at all. Well, the little trick about manifesting is that you should not dwell on the desire. Having the desire to start with, it's fine. Okay? That's where we need to start. But dwelling in it is not fine. Because if you dwell in the desire state, in the desiring state, you keep on pushing away your desire fulfilled. Because you are in the state of wanting, of desiring. So again, think about anything that you didn't have before and you do now. Do you still feel the same about it? If the answer is yes, then we don't feel the same thing. But if the answer is no, then you're on the right track. The answer should be no. Once you have the thing, you don't feel the same as when you wanted it. It doesn't mean that you don't appreciate it. It doesn't mean that you don't want it anymore. It just doesn't feel the same. And you need to play with that difference. And that's the state you need to step in, you need to occupy in order to manifest your desires, especially if whatever you're doing now is not working. And lastly, stop looking for movement. Stop looking for signs. Again, I've manifested the biggest things without having any movement, any signs, or anything I can even remember that was of significance before I manifested my desires. And again, why am I telling you not to focus on any movement or anything like that? Because if you are focusing on movement and you're writing to me saying, I haven't seen a single movement in a year and a half, well, if you were focusing on movement, then obviously that tells me you were not focusing on being the person who already has the thing, right? You can't be at the same time focusing on movement, waiting for movement, and dwelling in the desire fulfilled. That's what Neville would call being double-minded. That's complete double-mindedness right there. Right? If I already have my desire, am I looking for movement that is coming? No, that's an oxymoron, right? So here is another reason why you may not have your desire. You've been focusing, looking for movement and signs and stuff like that. Please stop. However, if you work on the two first points that I mentioned, the third one, the focusing on movements and signs, will disappear automatically. So there you have it, guys. If you are struggling with your manifestations, you were probably missing those 3 points that I mentioned in this video. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you have not yet, comment, share the video if you can, and if you need my help, check the links down below. See you next time.